Assalamu alaikum, boys. Hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you had a nice break. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I had a really, really boring break. I was at home and I didn't get to do much. So, actually, I'm looking forward to the schoolwork because without the schoolwork, it was kind of like I had nothing to do. I read a few books and I tried to stay busy, but it wasn't as nice as I wanted it to be. I wonder how your breaks are going. If you want to tell me about it, you can send me an email or message me or leave a comment below. But I do want to hear from you guys because I do miss you dearly. Um, Also, those of you who have not had a haircut, I'd like to know how long your hair has grown because mine's is down to my nose right now. And I think by the end of the coronavirus, it'll probably be down to my chin. Okay. I'm going to start by reading Robin Hood chapter 14 to you guys. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll do chapter 15 and then chapter 16. And I think on Thursday we'll have a Google quiz for chapters 14, 15, and 16. If you didn't finish the last Google quiz, which I know some of you guys have not, I don't want to say your names, Rashid, um, but you need to finish that Google quiz. So make sure you finish the Google quiz for the previous chapters, and I'm going to do another Google quiz with these chapters coming up. All right, so chapter 14 of Robin Hood and the Gold Arrow. Every day, the sheriff's men brought new stories about Robin Hood. Prince John heard the stories too. This man Robin Hood only has 50 men, he said to the sheriff. You have 500 men, but you cannot catch him? People are laughing at you. What are you going to do? I have another plan, my lord, said the sheriff. I will have a contest with bows and arrows. The winner will get a gold arrow. I know that Robin Hood will come. Everybody says that he is the best bowman in England. He will win the contest and take the gold arrow. Then I will take him. Robin and his men heard about the contest. The sheriff was right. They wanted to go. You will have to stay at home, Robin, laughed Little John. We want to win, and we are better than the sheriff's men, but you are a better bowman than all of us. Be careful, Robin, said Marian. The sheriff is a dangerous man. He knows that you will go. He only wants to find you and kill you. I know that, said Robin. This is a fine adventure. I will win the contest, but the sheriff won't catch me. Then I will come too, said Marian. I will wear boy's clothes again, and my boy's hat. The sheriff will not know me, and I will play in the contest. Perhaps I will win the gold arrow, not you. On the day of the contest, many people came. Some people played, and other people watched. 100 of the sheriff's men were there too. The winner of this contest will be Robin Hood, the sheriff told his men. He will come to take the gold arrow from me. Then you can take him, but do not kill him. Prince John wants to meet him first. The contest began. One man was the best. That man is Robin Hood, thought the sheriff. People say he is clever, but we will catch him easily. That big man with him is Little John, and the fat man is Friar Tuck. We will take them too. But who is the boy? He is very good with the bow and arrow too. The contest finished, and Robin Hood was the winner. He went to the sheriff and smiled. The arrow is mine, I think, he said. The sheriff smiled coldly. So smiling coldly, guys, is like smiling but not being very, very happy. Okay? He smiled coldly and gave him the gold arrow. Then Robin turned away. Take him now! Shouted the sheriff to his men. But 20 of Robin's men took off their hoods and moved behind Robin. A great sword fight began. Robin's men and the sheriffs fought for a long time. Marian fought too this time, and she fought well. Many of the sheriff's men died that day. The sheriff was very angry. Where are Prince John's men? He shouted. They are late, and Robin Hood is winning. Then Prince John arrived with 50 men on horses. They are too many, called Robin to his men, and they are on horses. Get back to the forest. Marian, come! Then Will Scarlet called out, Robin, Marian, they hurt Little John. Don't wait for me, said Little John. It is my leg, I cannot walk. Go, go. Never, said Robin. With Will and Marian's help, he put Little John on his back and ran to the forest road. Suddenly, a man arrived on a white horse. It was Richard of Lee. You guys remember Sir Richard of Lee? Quick, Robin, put Little John on the horse and follow me. The sheriff and his men will not look for you in my home. So Sir Richard helped his friends Robin, Marian, Little John, and Will Scarlet. They stayed at Sir Richard's house that night. Robin told Sir Richard and his wife about the contest and about other adventures in the forest. You have many adventures, my lady, said Sir Richard's wife to Marian, but you live dangerously. You cannot go home or visit your father. How will these adventures end? When will you leave the forest? One day King Richard will come home, answered Marian. Then life will be better for poor people, and John and I will go home. Guys, King Richard was fighting in the Crusades. Okay, remember these people are the Christians, and they were fighting in Jerusalem, a city that we call Al Quds. Okay, and they were fighting the Muslims there. And actually, I think one of the things that we want to study in the next few weeks is Salah ad-Din Ayyubi, and I'll teach you guys about Salah ad-Din. Okay. That man is Robin Hood, thought the sheriff. This is a picture of the contest for the golden arrow. Okay, so yeah, so again, King Richard, they're expecting him to come home. Um, I want to hear your prediction. Do you think King Richard will come home and set everything right? Maybe King Richard will come back and maybe he will join forces with the sheriff um, and um, and Prince John, or maybe he'll help out Robin Hood. So, what is your prediction? Do you think King Richard will come back, or do you think he won't ever come back, or do you think that he'll come back and join with Robin Hood, or will he join with his brother Prince John? What do you think? I'd like to hear what what your ideas are. There's no questions right now. I'm going to send the questions later on a Google quiz. But for now, you can leave me a comment or you can send me a message just with your predictions. Okay, have a nice day.